of Doom, or as my friend Ark renamed this replay, Towers of Tassadoom. He, of course, is playing Tassadar. We're starting out here. Let's see, we've got Tassadar, Artanis, Stitches, Vala, and Nova versus a Morales, Li Ming, Lunara, Diablo, and Thrall, which seems like a very scary team.
3, 2, 1.
Let's see, we got Thrall solo bot, Artanis solo top on the red side. And let's see what we got for talents here. We got Overload, I believe, increase Tassadar's static range. Let's see if anything's happened mid. Let's see, I am terrible with these talents. Let's see, Reactive Parry. Got Block on Stitches. That one out mid. Bottom's low. There goes Thrall. He's on his way down there. We got a root on Tassadar. We got the Chain Lightning. The Earthbreaker Thrall costume. That's why the Chain Lightning did not look like lightning. Something going on here. Oh, Tassadar rooted again. Chain Lightning. Got the Morales pulled out. Thrall had to go save her. Luckily, Ark survived. He's going back into the fight. Maybe not the best call. He gets rooted, and Thrall's able to take him out. We almost have a Li Ming down in top lane, but she is able to blink and just get out of there. Val is still poking away at Diablo. Oh, close hook there, Thrall. Val gets slammed and shoved, and she's able to roll in and get away. See if they can turn this fight. And here comes the first altar. Now this is where stuff starts to get interesting. Artanis and Nova, both a little bit low. Everybody on the red team's looking a bit damaged. Tassadar's out poking at the tower, I believe. He's able to get away okay, but he's also now at half health. And here they come. We got Diablo keeping the Stitches out of the battle, throws down his Fire Stomp. Thrall starting the channel here. Tassadar gets poisoned by Lunara. Oh, another pull by Stitches, but everyone's able to escape. Thrall, meanwhile, uncontested, just takes the tower. The entire red team still looking pretty low. They need to get out of there. Stitches with the hook on Vala, but not Vala. Li Ming, but it doesn't. They still do manage to get 2 kills, Li Ming and Thrall out of that fight, and they only lost Tassadar, so they are on there, but they are actually still down in XP. Meanwhile, Blue's returning the lanes to soak. Diablo take a little sip. Lunara with the vision up in top lane, just kind of keeping an eye on those creeps. She decided to finally move that. And she is looking for the cross, and now she knows Tassadar's on his way. Nova making up her way up mid while Titcha soaks mid. I believe she's calling for the kill, but she gets hit by Diablo's Fire Stomp. Diablo pulls out Vala, and Diablo goes down. And Thrall goes down. 2 good kills there. Ark's still just pushing on those towers. He's able to do that pretty safely with only the Lunara to contest. There is nobody mid. Stitches and Li Ming are still battling it out. And here come the second altars. Red team managed to pull ahead in that laning phase. Red team. Alright, they're looking pretty healed up for this one. Artanis just got a sip. Lunara looks like she's going out for the poke. Decided to play it safe. Tassadar throwing down to D, getting good vision. Alright, both teams play it safe, just take theirs. Stitches with the hook on Diablo. Artanis with the swap. The whole red team's able to poke him down, take him out of the fight. And they're going to keep following up here. Looks like they're chasing that Lunara. A little bit of misfocus there. Oh, Stitches with a very close hook. They definitely would have secured a kill there with that. Li Ming poking orbs at them. They got to get out of there. They're all starting to look pretty low. Somebody peeking for a retreat. It's probably a good call. They did manage to get the Lunara kill, so they're up ahead. You got Ball and Artanis taking some creeps. Diablo mid. Nobody is soaking that top lane. Looks like Thrall's on his way to go get that. Nobody's soaking bottom for the red team though. No, we got Diablo on the Stitches. Bull in the slam. Stitches is able to just eat one of those creeps from the creep wave and healed up pretty good there. Artanis with the swap of Morales. Morales is now out of position on the red team. Diablo slams Artanis onto the Morales so he can get that kill. Lunara coming down to try to finish off Artanis, and he goes down. Well, I was going to go push out that bottom lane with the Merc camp. Now we've got Tassadar still just soaking up in the top lane. Looks like the Blues decided to try and push. They pull out the Stitches from over the wall, slam him back, but that's not really going to work out for the Diablo there. Nova's looking really low. She's poisoned and slowed by Lunara. She needs to get out of there. Luckily she has a drink and she's Hearthing. I'm sure she just wanted to make sure she did not die while she was Hearthing. And there is another tower up. Bala trying to hit that Li Ming. Artanis with the swap on Morales. Morales is a little out of position, but that also put Artanis into the middle of the team. Luckily he's able to get away. Tassadar throws a shield down on him. Tassadar decides he needs to get out of there. Artanis gets slammed into the blue team again. He is not going to escape. He's got that poison keeping him back. Nova almost with the kill on Thrall. Stitches is not looking good. Nova's got to go. Oh, I think Vala's about to go down. Vala goes down. Too much poison for her to handle. Stitches with the hook on Diablo. He's looking pretty low. It's not able to interrupt that altar, and he knows he needs to get out of there. That was a last-ditch effort. He's Hearth back to heal up. If you're a little bit newer to Heroes of the Storm, it's always better to Hearth back than to simply run back. There is a boost in healing on the moment of Hearth when you teleport back there. So you do actually heal up a little bit faster. We got Li Ming, Diablo, and Morales all coming down on Artanis. Artanis is able to get away. They decide to change targets, throw down on Tassadar. Tassadar cannot put up with that damage, and he just goes down. Throw up the wall to slow him down a little bit, but he was not able to escape. Stitches with the hook on Lunara, and she jumps, and she goes down. She's eaten. A little unnecessary. She's down. Oh, Thrall just stuns the whole team there. He really wanted that Artanis to go down, I think, but he managed to survive. We got Nova soaking bot. The experience at this point is very, very close. The red team only at 28 on the core, though, and the blue team at 36, so the blue team definitely has a strong advantage at this point. And there is no one mid. They decide that they want to go for those Merc camps again. We've got Artanis and Thrall top. Looks like they're just poking at each other. Normal lane whatnot. Nova decides she needs to get out of there. Oh, she pokes at Diablo. She should have just ran for it. Luckily, Tassadar comes down, throws down the wall. She's able to get out of there pretty safely. Alright, another altar. Red team has got the mercenary camp up. And there's an altar spawning mid and bottom. See if the mercs can push here. Well, maybe they cap one of those. We'll see if that... Oh, looks like Artanis is actually being pushed out of there by Li Ming. Nobody at the bottom tower. Everybody going mid. We got Tassadar hanging down bot, cleaning up that bottom lane, but he decides to go help his team. Let's see, they've got Diablo pretty trapped in between the three of them, but he throws down his ult. Everyone has to back off. Diablo with the slam. And Artanis goes down. Purifying Beam comes down right before he dies, taking out that Lunara. Li Ming's almost down. Tassadar is able to take Li Ming out of the fight. There's still Tassadar and Stitches versus Morales, Diablo, and Thrall left. They keep poking away. Thrall this time goes down, takes another altar just like earlier in the game. Pretty sure he's going to stay uncontested. Morales is almost dead, almost out of the fight. Tassadar throws down an awesome wall, is able to keep her, and she goes down. Stitches, however, is now in a bad position, stuck between a Thrall and Diablo, and he is just gonna barely maybe get out of there. Arc is all out of mana, doesn't have a shield for him. Luckily, he runs away. Good call. Alright, Bala slowing and poking down on Thrall. Artanis, unfortunately, misses his swap. They're still able to DPS Thrall down pretty quick, although that Bala goes down. Thrall taken out with the Nova ult, and Nova's gonna go down. They are still fighting over this altar. Let's see, now we've just got Stitches. Artanis is pretty low. And I don't know if Stitches can poke this much longer. He hooks the Lunara just to pull her away from the altar, and I think he may die for that one, and he does. We got Artanis, he's poking bin now. They are really contesting this altar. Thrall's back up, and I'm sure he's going to make his way there if they don't cap it, but they do. They are fine. And that's a 36-20 advantage for the blue team. Morales is all by herself. Tassadar walls her off. I think they might be able to secure a kill here, but she's able to get away, especially with the slows from Lunara. Diablo comes in for the fight. Li Ming just starts beaming the heck out of the team. Morales goes down with Purifying Beam. Nova's looking pretty low. Artanis swaps and he's able to get out of there. Arc goes down to the Lunara poison. Diablo goes down to Artanis. Stitches pulls Li Ming out of the Bala ult. Unfortunately, she may have died from that. We got Thrall to throw down his ult. Fortunately, he did not hit anyone, so Vala does not have a chance at all with the Lunara there. Stitches saves the crap out of Lunaris with that hook, though. Totally redeemed himself. Looks like the tunnel exit is up, and this is the danger zone. You almost never, ever want to use this tunnel in this map unless you have complete control over the mid. Thrall's gonna go push out that top lane, try to take down some towers, I believe. Get Nova v Diablo. He picks her up, he slams her back. He's still poking at her. She's able to roller skate away though. They are taking this mercenary camp for the third time. Got Li Ming, Soken Bot. They have the experience here, a little bit more than half a level. So they do have those level 16 talents, which puts them up at a bit of an advantage if the next altar spawns, and there it is. Really need to push out this bottom lane if they want those mercs to do any work, but I don't think they're going to be able to do that with all the blue team coming down to come and grab this altar. Nova's looking a little low, otherwise the team looks pretty healthy. And the team with Morales, obviously, is always probably going to be healthy. Stitches eats some Morales, and he's trying to take her back to the camp, but he gets nowhere. The Diablo comes down, hits 4 of their team. Actually, yeah, 4 of their team. Oh, the Leonara pulled back by the Stitches, and the Tassadar is going to go down. Oh, Tassadar actually lives. Pretty amazing. They are not just capping that altar like they should be. They got 3 of the blue team down. They got to stem Lunara. Lunara decides she needs to get out of there. Anyways, oh, but she is pulled back from the Stitches. She's almost trapped off by that ult, but she has just a tiny bit to slide through there, and she gets away. Nova's still poking away, Vala's poking away. That Lunara does have the health on her, so she's going to be able to poke a lot more safely than that, unless they can get that Morales away. But they decided to be out of there. Nobody's soaking any lanes. I guess the blue team has been dead for a while. Let's see. Fallen Stitch is just waiting for someone to pop out. There's a Lunara. And with the Lunara ult up, and she leaps again. That Vala is dead. Stitches is being surrounded by the blue team, and I don't think he has anywhere to go. He gets the shield from Tassadar, and the wall saves his life. Blue team looking for a fight. They've just got a little bit of experience lead now. Luckily the talents are matched up. So hopefully Red could take a fight here, and they managed to throw down the wall and pull Li Ming. Get them separated a bit. Li Ming just does not want to go down. We got Artanis mid. We got Diablo ult down, and luckily nobody gets hit by that. Oh, we got Li Ming with her laser beam. Luckily no one from the red team goes down except Vala, which was earlier in the fight. So I think they're good. Artanis is going to go down. Stitches pulling the Diablo back to the tower. Diablo is able to keep Artanis from coming back. That unfortunately was not a very good hook for Stitches. So right now we've got a 32-20 advantage to the blue team. This just keeps getting more and more exciting. And another battle mid here, which I love because on Tassadoom, these team fights last forever. Blue team's actually taking this mercenary camp here, which the red team has been taking already a few times. Unfortunately, it has not done too much work for them here. That forward X is actually only about half-life, so that's not pretty good. Li Ming just capping the bottom, uncontested again. They got 3 of the red team down. I am missing this whole fight. We got Nova's ult on Thrall. He decides to run away, and Diablo just soaks one of those. Not a big deal. Yeah, Stitches is taking... Ooh, Nova might die. Oh, no. There we go. We got Diablo stuck in that tower. He's walled in. He's slowed from the tower. He's not going anywhere. We got the Root Tassadar. He's able to get out of there, though. Oh, we got that pushing hook on Stitches. Almost pulling that in. Just a little short. And it is 32-12. It's not looking very good for the red team. We got level 19 on the blue team. And the red team's only about a third of a level down in XP, so not too bad. They should be able to get that. They are going for the boss with 3 of the blue team down. Probably a good call. I think they're going to be able to DPS this down just quickly enough to do this safe. There's a Li Ming, and she's poking on the Stitches. She throws down her ult, but it is not enough to take anyone out of the fight. We got Thrall contesting the turn in. He is surrounded by the red team down, and they're able to take him down. Got Vala taking the top mercamp, but Li Ming knows she's there, and she is in quite a bit of danger. Tassadar throws a shield down on, keeping her at safety. And Stitches with an amazing hook on Li Ming into the whole red team. She's got nowhere to go. Diablo comes in, slams Artanis, pushes him back, throws down the ult. Stitches gets caught in the blast, but that doesn't matter. Nobody's poking at him. Vala goes down. She is a very squishy hero, so if she's got people focused on her, she's always going to go down. Look at the Lunara. She's able to hop over to Tassadar. Diablo with the slam, and the poison brings Tassadar out of the fight. Lunara with another leap, and he's able to get away. We got 3 altars spawning, 2 down for both teams, although Thrall is going to be up pretty quickly here. Stitches with the hook on Lunara is just not enough to take her out. And we got Thrall going bot. Let's see, we've got Diablo and Morales taking the red team's altar. Lunara should just play it safe and go back, but she's not grabbing that altar for some reason. They want to kill that Stitches. And we've got the triple tap from Nova, but with the healing from Morales, not able to do enough. Purifier Beam comes down, and Lunara, she's swapped, and she is saved again by the Morale in this leap. And now it is 28-4 for the red team. Not looking very good for the red team at all. Let's see how this goes. Oh, Stitches with an amazing hook on Thrall. He is just surrounded by the red team. He's got nowhere to go. We got that Li Ming throwing down the damage on Vala, but she's able to get away. Got Nova trying to take out the Lunar. The Tassadar wall goes down, keeping Morales from getting to healer fairly quickly. Vala still goes down. Li Ming throwing the damage down. Li Ming is all on her own. She's taken in by the Stitches, and he's running her away from their team. Hopefully they can kill her. Tassadar cuts her off. She's got nowhere to go. Now the whole blue team except Diablo is down, so I think this is the time to go take some merc camps. And I think they just see Diablo's frame set, so they know he's there. Diablo unfortunately has that problem with his flames that they spread out so far. No matter what merc camp he's out, they almost always spread to the other side of the wall, giving him away. I think the red team is going to try and push out this bottom lane and take a fort. Purifying Beam goes down on Diablo. Diablo gets hooked by the Stitches. Diablo throws his ult down, managing to slow the red team down a little bit. Vala goes down. Or Vala's been down, sorry. She was taken out by that Li Ming in that top fight quite a while ago. But they do manage to get a fort, so now they do have a little bit of an advantage here. Who decides she needs to get out of there? Red team calling it GG. All Stitches to the hook on Diablo. Artanis there to do some damage. Diablo just slams Stitches. He's trying to turn this fight around. Artanis kind of being walled off by Thrall and Diablo, and he is going to be taken out of this fight. Vala throwing her ult down. Unfortunately, she misses, and she goes down. Nova throwing the triple down on Thrall. It's not going to work while he's being killed by Morales. I believe the blue team, yep, just took the bottom one. We got Tassadar and Lunara battling it up top. I'm so sad I missed that fight. But Tassadar came out on top in the Lunara 1v1 fight. And Tassadar does have the increased range on that Psystorm, so he's able to poke fairly safely. Diablo throws an ult down. Fortunately for the red team, he misses everyone. They got Stitches and Tassadar battling. Diablo stealing some health from the team. They got a stem Thrall, and that Diablo's going to go down, or that Stitches is going to go down pretty quickly. Alright, Morales starts channeling the altar. Purifying Beam comes down. She starts to run towards Diablo. Diablo decides to move. And the Vala throws out those arrows just in the nick of time. That Diablo actually moved for no reason earlier. That would have won them the game right now, but since he had to rechannel, Vala was able to get in there. We got Artanis soloing Diablo and Thrall. Diablo goes down. Oh, the Artanis and Thrall battle. Thrall, fortunately, is all out of mana. Let's see how this fight goes. Thrall accidentally right-clicks on the altar. And I think Artanis... Yes, Artanis takes him out of the fight as well. We got Lunara coming in. And we got an Artanis versus Lunara now. Unfortunately, she is at full mana, and that Li Ming is also up and ready to throw down the damage. Gets to swap off. They're a little stuck. And oh, the Lunara, she goes down. Artanis wrecking their team. Li Ming gets a triple tap from Nova, scaring her away. Artanis is gonna take this altar in the most... Oh, he doesn't. He gets killed by the Li Ming. Nova's poking out. Alright, Stitches is gonna finish up this altar. Oh my god. That was the most ridiculous thing. It was all because that Diablo was channeling that altar and he moved. He didn't need to move. I think he was scared of Morales walking into him with the Purifying Beam. But Nova wants to take this boss. She pokes at him. Stitches is there to start tanking it. Vala comes in for the damage. And they still got 20 seconds, 20 and 30 seconds on that Lunara and Li Ming before they're back up. So they're able to take that boss fairly quickly. And the red team actually has 4 people up with just waiting on Artanis. They're going to take this Merc camp up top. And the blue team is going to go bottom. They're going to take that fort back down. Take that fort back. Red team taking the Merc camp. I think they're going to try and push this top lane. And blue team is probably going to push out that bottom lane and try to take that fort, is what I would guess. Our red team come down to defend that fort. Will they make it in time? I don't think they will. Nova poking at Diablo, trying to scare him off, but he just keeps swiping away. He's got nothing to fear. He's Diablo. He's got Morales heals. The Vala ult goes down, hits Morales, hits Thrall and Morales. That's a pretty good ult from Vala. Artanis with the swap on Diablo, throwing him in the center of the red team. Diablo throws his ult down, hits a couple on the red team, unfortunately. And they did lose that fort in that fight. Li Ming poking at Stitches. Li Ming gets hooked back and eaten. He is going to take it back. This is the Stitches dream. Throw someone into your fort. Oh, yeah. Alright, 2 altars coming up. Blue team with the 5 advantage on the 3. If they get these, they will win the game. They only need 1. What am I talking about? They only need 1. Even if the red team gets both of these, they will not win the game. But it is a 4v2 situation here. Tassadar throws his wall down. Morales has nowhere to go. They keep poking at her. They're able to take out somebody. They took out somebody. Got Thrall poking away. Thrall with the Morales heals. They're able to keep him off, and the red team manages to capture both of those. And it is now a very, very close game. Let's see the timer on the altar. It's still about 3 minutes, so they're not going to end with that really quick. They're going to go take back that bottom tower so they can end with 1 altar. Blue team hanging out mid. I don't know if they're probably going to go look for a fault. Stitches has his ult down. Otherwise, everything else is up. Diablo's ult's almost back up. Got Stitches. Stitches ate someone I missed too. Oh, he's got the Thrall. Oh, he tries to body push him back into the towers. But he gets hooked and pulled back. And the Vala ult comes down, is able to take out that Thrall. Nova very close to dying. She's got the triple tap up. She's going to bring that down on Lunara. And Lunara just barely managed to escape. Diablo looking really low. He's going to go down. Tassadar is going to go down. Artanis goes down to the Li Ming ult. Stitches is running for his life. We gotta know. Oh, Stitches lives. Nova lives. Oh, they're all so low, but it's a good thing they lived. Alright. It's still a 3v4 situation. They did manage to kill Thrall though, so that was good. Oh man. We got Diablo ult down. We got the Morales ult down. Vala's ult. Nova's ult's down. Purifying Beam is down. Blue team's gonna take their camp on their side. They got a Nova mid. They know she's there. Diablo's going on her. And she just barely escapes that Li Ming. Oh, no, Li Ming blinked and followed up. Oh, and she just barely manages to get away. Alright. Yes, with the red team still having 3 people down, those altars spawning, this is a very scary situation with the red team. We got Morales and Li Ming. We got Tassadar v Diablo. We've got this Thrall top. Will somebody get through? Tassadar, he's not going for that altar. He's going for the poke. They throw down the Purifying Beam. Nobody's able to cap that. They got a fight going on down there too. There's just a fight everywhere. Artanis sneaking the tower. That poke from the Tassadar and that Purifying Beam just won the game for the red team. Talk about an all-time comeback. And that's why you gotta love Towers of Doom. There's no early GG. There's only coming back. All you gotta do is capture those altars. And that was an amazing game.